Hello viewers, this is BVI Channel 1 where we tell you undiluted truth, and today on Matters Arising, please, let's bring you the very first trending issue, which is a very big concern, talking about a mother, the pain of a mother after taking her child to school and the teacher molested that child. I'll be right back, don't go away.
I want to show you people. My baby soon. Are you people seeing it? Are you people seeing it? Una uriya teacher. Una uriya teacher. Hello guys. Guys, I'm on the Nursery and Primary School now. At Ababanike. I was in my house now. Somebody called me on phone. Same number for my child in school. Now one of the teachers from Nursery and Primary School flogged my child to the point that my child is no longer walking. I want to show you people my baby's wound. I want to show you people my baby's wound. I want to show you people my baby's wound. Are you people seeing it? Are you people seeing it? Una uriya teacher. Una uriya teacher. A teacher into my child. I will not. And the teachers are finding it difficult to bring out my child. Hold this one for me. Hold this one for me. Hold this one for me. Show me the phone. Show me the phone. The teacher is finding it so difficult bringing out the child. Yes, they must bring her. She's not involved. Yes.
So that is it. It's quite unfortunate to have people who their mental health should be checked. Honestly speaking, we need to deal with this before it becomes a menace in our society. Before I bring in my co-host and presenter of this program, let us go to the second one so that when we come in, we start dealing with every issue all together. The next one is holding government to account, government spending, and the attitude or mentality of these people in power is something that really need to be checked. Let's take a look at that video as it is being trending today between Rufai of Arise TV and Minister of Works, Dave Umeahi. I'll be right back after that story.
Coastal Highway.
Minister, I would like to interject. This monologue is quite long. So, at first, Minister, after you had gone to report me in front of President Tinubu and said all sorts, anyway, I am not beholden to you. My job is accountability.
You are too small for me to report you to the president.
No, but they are empirical.
You are too small
Minister,
for me to
Minister, let me speak. Minister, let me speak. I have empirical evidence. The world watched it on the commissioner of the project when you mentioned the questions I asked you to the president. That was reporting me to the president officially. The world watches, so you don't need to dilly-dally about the empirical facts. I don't talk without facts, Minister. You know, when I have my facts, I talk. And I insist on my question when I ask on cost.
Let me only address you.
Minister, you will not allow me speak. The problem is you will not allow me speak. You spoke for over 20 minutes, over 10 minutes.
Because you don't know what you are speaking.
But let me speak. Let me speak. You will not. You will not allow me speak. You see, if you can just keep quiet and be calm and just allow me speak, I'll be happy. All right. So my question still persists as regards the cost per kilometer. You cannot tell me that we don't have a right to know the cost per kilometer. Even if it's an undulating landscape, give us all the facts and the details of the cost per kilometer. That's all we'll ask for. Other questions as regards the loans taken.
Let
me
no,
finish.
No, no, no. I will
Let
keep
me
quiet
finish.
for you to damage
Let
information.
me finish.
Listen to me.
Minister, you will not allow me to speak. The minister will not allow me to speak.
No, 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 no. Don't do that with me.
Minister will
Don't
not
do
allow
that
me
with
to
me.
speak.
I was in your studio.
Minister will not
and
allow
when
me
the
to
first section was on, and I ran the figures. And what you're asking us is 750 kilometers of coastal highway. We should tell you cost per kilometer. So you multiply by 750. That's nonsensical.
No, so tell me the cost per kilometer. There's nothing too hard for you to tell me that figure. You've not still told me that figure, so I was right on that point. The second point...
Because you don't understand anything.
The second point I'm trying to make is
You don't understand anything. I'm a professor in this field.
Okay.
You don't understand anything.
What university gave you professorship in this field?
And you cannot ask me to tell you a cost.
What university gave you professorship in engineering? I didn't know you were Professor Umeahi, Minister. I didn't know. So... Please,
I'm professor in practice.
In practice.
I'm professor
okay.
in practice.
Okay.
I understand engineering very well.
So secondly,
and you have no knowledge of what you're asking.
If you will let me...
You have no knowledge.
If you will let me ask
So
questions.
you keep quiet.
Okay.
And then stop,
okay.
you know...
Minister, it's all right. Keep dignifying yourself and let the world see you for who you are. If you allow me speak, the other 100 kilometers that you said they've added to it, we would like to know the cost per kilometer of that one. And the Winsome Homes, the case is in court. Now, I would like to know the cost per kilometer for that one. I would like to also know the over 700 billion first tranche of loan you guys got for this project. Has the money been spent? How was the money deployed? I would also like to know.
Bella, it's up to you.
So, Kenke, which one are you?
Oh, go Makodelo.
Yeah.
I know the one that is more concerned about the child molestation.
Yes, exactly. So, I want to elaborate on it. It's very heartbreaking to see your own child. When you, in the morning, you take your child to school as usual, thinking and hoping at least she's in a better care. Most times when you take these toddlers, because I would say that a 3-year-old is a toddler.
Yeah.
You know, when you take these toddlers to school, you feel and you hope, you know, that they're in better care and in better hands. Now, you get a call from somebody telling you that your child has been manhandled. You know, first of all, a lot of people in this country have mental health issues. You know, because they take out their frustration on their partners, on their children, and even their workplace. You know, the country is so bad. Economy of this country is so bad that it's driving people nuts. Now, as a teacher, why would you take a job that is paying you 35,000 naira? Now, if the child cries, you'll be feeling somehow. Why is this child crying? Because you feel that the child is disturbing you. You know, most times, these are the reasons why these teachers or these people that are acting like this. Because, first of all, they are not having enough funds on the job. Number two, the frustration is too much. People are angry. You can imagine the anger Onya and Ahabo on their own to take out the anger on the child. Another thing is wickedness. You know, some people, women, I don't know whether, I always say it, women are naturally built mean and wicked. I wouldn't say this for a lot of people, but some people cannot control their anger. They cannot control whatever they feel. They tend to take out their anger on somebody else. Why would you feel the need to transfer aggression?
if you feel that you are disturbed or you are perturbed, you can always walk out, you can always walk away or quit or look for something better. If you know that mentally you cannot handle 5 children crying or 10 children crying in one corner, why would you take a job of crash? Because yeah, about crash, yeah, about class, it's not even a basic 3 or basic 2, yeah, about crash. If you cannot handle 10 children crying, why would you take the job? And it's as early as today. You can imagine early hours of these days. You start flogging a child. This video came out very early today. So how early is your anger? How early is your animosity towards the child? Sometimes, these children, these teachers, they take out the anger found on the parents to the child. Okay. They take out the anger on the parent, the animosity, however you have it.
No, the point is that they just like you are saying, when people with mental issues. And in fact, Nigeria generally, like go on the street, the way people drive, the way people behave in their workplace, even in the marketplace, shows that and with serious pressure. And the Nigerian people, as it is today, 90%, only 10% can sound mentally. I'm telling you, and all those who decide to. And 5% out of that 10 that is even remaining, sometimes we demonstrate that madness, because the pressure, we are human beings, that is a fact. But just like you mentioned, the teachers, if you cannot handle your job, because just like you also pointed out that handling children comes with a lot of pressure. You understand? Then you bully you when from home. You better transfer the aggression on a child. That is madness. With the kind of beating him for good at the mark of that child, go see that now the person in question. How did you even come to the conclusion that not a female teacher?
Of course, it's a female.
Oh, but definitely it will be a female teacher.
Of course.
You see, with mental problem more especially.
I'm honestly.
They are prone to come under pressure. Pressure you know. But what I'm saying in essence is the government government. Consequence for doing something wrong.
The Ministry of Education needs to address this, because most times these people who employ teachers, they don't even interview them.
Or go through mental checkup. In fact, as it is,
evaluation.
It should be every semester or every term as they are resuming. You understand? Even the way Nigeria, the opposite them here on weekly basis with serious monitoring.
Yes.
On the everyday. Behavior, character, matter, the way.
Do you know? I would say this. Na a block rosary, my child, Naga. You know, there's a parents meeting. So can you believe that one of the parents is a little bit? But it takes somebody, a psychological alert person, to know that lady has issue, and they were quarreling her, and now that woman will go to a job and be doing it.
No, that is just it. And honestly speaking, it is high time government takes this into consideration. Step into this, even school preparators, because on what I got through this, or may expect even other people will start withdrawing their children from that school.
This is even the cases that we see on the net. The ones that
are reported
of this.
That's why I'm saying that government need to step up, or government, to regulate the activities of these teachers and the school proprietors. I have to go so many molestation, even in secondary schools, at different levels. So there should be serious, because people they are not I didn't have a public transport, but the one never going on the slightest provocation. Just need each to the mother belaro or jam. A mother days be where they wear. You know? So when it comes to child development, it becomes very sensitive issue. Because they don't want to at the care of their teachers. And I got through this. It's very, very uncalled for. School, which is so uncalled for. So government should do the needful. That is our position there. Now, I flip to the next one. That issue bunkene trend everywhere. Rufai and Dave Umeahi. Rufai and Dave Umeahi. The altercation today is trending. But what makes it, if they add the pepper to the injury, is that the entitlement, some of these public servants, they don't realize they are public servants and not public boss. Dave Umeahi was looking at Rufai as a nobody. He said, who are you? That mentality of who are you? Somebody who is paying your job because you are being funded by taxpayers' money. Hussein is working on a private organization. The private organization is paying tax to the government, and also government is taking tax from Hussein's allowances and salaries to fund the government, including your salary. And you are asking him, no, Becca, a probing question of how much is per kilometer. You know, these people, they hide under, they are doing projects to siphon public wealth. We've seen projects across the world that cost relatively, maybe for instance, 1 kilo, 1 kilometer road project that may cost, for instance, in America or in Europe or in Asia or even in Africa, it will cost like $10 million. That same 1 kilometer of road under the same condition, even far better condition in Nigeria, will be costing 100 million,
trillion,
or even 1 billion, because in the end, what conscience. You know, we've seen that happen in railway. We've seen that happen in road projects. I draw this simple question: how much per kilometer? It's about not there near. He has to account to. That is why you came to the studio.
You know, this physical exchange of words between these people sums up the whole leadership of Nigeria. You know, it's just like to go to the market and buy something. When the person comes back, you have to tell me what and what you bought.
Exactly.
You know, so now, first of all, the man is now feeling so superior. That he doesn't want Husseini to ask him questions.
Yes.
You know, all of them have history of them and Husseini exchanging atasa. You know, now you're a public servant and you are not even prepared that questions might rise up. Critical question as somebody that is serving the public. Now you are now feeling so superior that now the person that's asking you question is too tiny to be asking you question. That is from what he's saying is feeling as the guy is insulting him
by asking
questions that he can always answer. You know, these people don't know how to manage public. Before you come as a public servant that is even interested in serving these people,
they are serving their pockets,
you know, you have to prep yourself. If you don't have answers to the question, how do you answer the question? Obviously, we're by an exam hall. So how do these people expect you to answer the proper question?
The truth of the matter is that the money, they cannot account for it.
Yeah.
There is no justification because someone outside of that question, only exposed to the clarity of the fact that they are siphoning money in billions. These people are going to conscience.
The painful thing is,
in a suffering country, in a country you are taxing the people to death.
Do you know the painful thing is?
The
painful thing is, I am working and I'm earning like 1 million naira. And I need to go and do a little higher 10 minutes talk about your job. Now, you can't even bring out time to ask yourself, what are the possible questions that might arise?
Forget to get about question. It is about you coming to give account of your stewardship to the people. The people you are entitled, the people are entitled to you, reporting back to them that now, even in Alo, nobody even a cost to get in area because no public fund in the area.
They don't even have the desire, the respect enough.
And one respect for you.
Answer to the people in a tinye go fana bagi. You don't even care enough that, okay, let me even at least do. Well, look, AI is that who say the question.
Listen, the problem I brought is that the question. The problem is not him answering the question. The problem is their entitlement, one, and the fact that they are siphoning money. They feel that they are the lords of the people. It's because Nigerians have accommodated their wickedness enough. They have adjusted to their bad governance enough. That's why they have the audacity. Although not in a country where sanity, where the people are properly informed and they can channel their energy into holding these people to account for their public service. They will not dare.
You know, they start playing the tactics of I'm your elder.
Elder what? Elder Bapoko. Oh, the Bella is here too.
You see,
Mekuzie youth and Abakwa Jiawo. Ajawe you to Nisi Bekabatakata over there in Kadi too much.
It's frustrating.
Very frustrating. But I thank Hussein for standing his ground.
He wasn't intimidated.
No, he is standing his ground, and that is what journalism should be. Because they always want to see a place where they can. If they want to do that marketing of their day, they know the channels they employ.
You know,
Even the Oga Pata have his own personal channel. Let him go there. But they would like to come to a channel or a platform where the people have some confidence, level of confidence of having neutrality. Because no one let him go and try that in CNN and ask a CNN interviewer, who are you? Who are you to ask me such question?
You know, that's why I say they don't have the let them down. They let out.
That is how they feel that. Listen,
still finish.
No, let me tell you, Nigerians understand this part. Nigerians, you must understand this part. You see these politicians. That is not about Hussein now. That is how your political class look at you. That is what they see you as. Especially those of you who go and be doing babiyala for them and doing dirty jobs for them, and also giving them a kind of validation in the public space. If you find a street, if you find a church, if you find a market, you begin to hail monumental failures. People who have made your lives miserable. That is what they look at you. They look at you as nothing. They look at you like, in fact, you are less than the animals they have in their houses. Their dogs are better kept, are better taken care of than you. So Nigerians, until you wake up, will continue lamenting. It can only get worse. That is all I can say. And I believe those who are watching, let us see if they have any commentaries on the comment section. We can just go through them very quickly before we wrap it up on this section.
While we are waiting for the comments,
fire on.
You know, I feel that the man has some sort of respect for himself. You know, how can you come out and national TV and decide to play the superior person? You that is not even listening to your local radio, because these people, they don't listen to their local radio. They don't even listen to their from the grassroots level. In away news, okay, you see away news. Have you not seen how these journalists or news anchors address people when they talk? Have you not seen their one-on-one conversation with these people? Don't you have your own respect, that you respect yourself enough that I don't want to shame myself in national TV? Obere.
That's it. Let us quickly, before we end this program, Thank you, those of you who are watching. Before we end this program, let us quickly take a look at
The questions.
the commentaries from different platforms. We have Connect PRO. Thank you for watching. You said you are not hearing us. The studio should check. I think the volume is coming out. You can check your listening device. And then we have Lawyer Marshall. Said these government people will not stop disgracing themselves in the country called Nigeria.
Just like I just said now,
Mm.
you don't have respect for yourself. If your family, even if you don't have respect for yourself, have some sense of respect for ABC.
Mm.
Because it's giving. I don't know what thing they do again. No.
No, but that is true.
Mm. I think this guy made a lot of sense. He and another thing is, I love how Hussaini, he never backed out. He keep on pushing and pressing them with the question for people to see the people they feel they voted for. Just like today, the Mahmoud is handing over power to Agbamushi. That for people to see. I like how he keep pressing and pressing for people, because when you collect your Indomie.
No, he actually told him that it's good that it's happening this way so that people will see you for whom you are. Exactly.
Because when you collect Indomie by the corner and collect 2 cups of rice by the corner, you see who you're collecting Indomie for. The person you're collecting noodles and 2 cups of rice will now use 50 escorts. A splash milli by the road. Yeah. They don't care. They don't care. Look at Nigeria celebrated how many years?
65 years.
And we are still talking of road. And we're working system. Nigeria doesn't have a steady electricity at 65. Somebody did 65 in their lifespan. Isn't the person?
Anyways, that is it for now, and it's quite unfortunate that it is what it is in Nigeria. But everything lies on the people. Anything we talk about, it's all lies on the shoulders of the people. Whenever Nigerians decide to liberate themselves from bad governance, that is the day they will know what truly freedom is all about. That is all we can say. What we can do is to advocate, to wake up your consciousness. You saw the video that trended last week, where a retired police officer was protesting.
You can imagine the irony.
And saying that they follow these corrupt politicians to go and
keep their money for them.
And hide their stolen money for them. That if he had known that he will not partake from the impunity, the proceeds of the impunity.
I think we'll have to do that podcast.
Abby, we are going to talk about it maybe tomorrow on the live podcast. So that's good enough for the way Nigeria had been. Nigeria is a crime against humanity, as far as I'm concerned. Well, thank you very much for your time today. We hope to come back again tomorrow, better and stronger in our advocacy for a better society on matters arising. Because so that is the thing they bite you. The thing they bite sometimes when you look at some of the things happening in our society.
Especially tomorrow's own. If you haven't even tuned in, please, I need you to be here for tomorrow's podcast, because it is mind-boggling and disheartening.
Why shocking? Anyways, that is it, my people, and thank you, Bella, for Bella. And don't forgive me. All right, people, that is it. That is where we come to the end of the program today on Matters Arising. See you next time on this platform, but don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Be part of this great family that we're putting together for a better society. I'm signing out. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now.